to Denver, they sent them to Chicago, they sent them to New York, they sent them to Martha's Vineyard. The reason why they did that is because you four could hide behind the realities of illegal immigration on border towns all through our country and on cities and states who did not want to see illegal immigration, but did not have the political representation to go to the White House. And only when it showed up on your doorstep did you get upset. Mayor Johnson, coming back to you, how much did your city spend on illegal immigration? Do you have a number?
Over the last couple of years, on all newcomers, whatever the size was, it's around $79 million since 2022.
79 million. Mayor Johnson, Chicago. How much has the city of Chicago spent on illegal immigration?
If you're referring to the 2022 up to 2024 buses coming from Texas, roughly the same percentage of the state of Texas, about 1% of our overall budget.
What is that? Because we don't have the city's budget in front of me. Numbers.
It's 1%, and if you want the actual calculation, we can make sure someone.
You're the mayor. You don't have the math in front of you.
It's 1% of the overall budget of the last 4 years.
That's why you're failing.
Which is the same number that
how much
was
did the
sent
city
from
of New York actually spend on
Texas.
illegal immigration? Mayor Johnson, I already asked you. You don't have a hard number. If you don't have a hard number, you're not running your city law. Mayor asked, how much did the city of New York actually spend on illegal immigration?
That's 6.9 billion of taxpayers.
$6.9 billion of taxpayer money on a problem that was fostered on the American people. Mayor Wu, in the city of Boston, how much did you spend?
We don't ask about immigration status and delivering.
You don't ask about how much money the city of Boston has spent on illegal immigration for an outlook of budget.
Between immigration status.
Do you manage your budget or not, Mayor?
That is how we keep.
Mayor Wu, do you manage your budget or
We have
not?
numbers to prove it. I manage my budget. I have a AAA bond rating dating back 10 years.
So to the city of Boston, just understand that your mayor does not care how much of your resources she has spent on people who are not citizens
The
of
city of Boston is sick of having people outside Boston.
Mr. Mayor, I have a question for you because I understand Cato's perspective when it comes to illegal immigration. I understand that the Cato Institute for a long time has had a standard of actually having an open.
She's a reporter.
Generally speaking.
We want immigration to be legal.
So let me ask you this question. Because one of the greats,
We essentially created classes of criminals for people, citizens, who just needed help. And I won't recount that entire history, but I don't think that we realized the error of our ways until it impacted more affluent communities, particularly with the opioid epidemic. And so now, Republicans have begun a new campaign for war on immigrants. And while Republicans and Democrats both recognize the need to strengthen our borders, instead of sitting down and actually fixing the border situation as it's been